Today is a very interesting day. While it might be October, I'm gonna head back to a subject I haven't covered in about 2 months. That would be the revie drama. Now, recently I learned the news that Revie has officially left the FNF community, which makes me sad because Revie was innocent the whole time, and Revie haven't pushed out the community, all because all just because an entire team of scumbags decided to try to push her into a negative light, which really sickens me to my very fucking core. However, I'm going to discuss the things that have happened since my original video, as well as Large Lenny's video and Game Rail's video, with me, Large Lenny, and Game Rail basically moving on. But I'm going to be here to kind of recap what had happened since my original video and since Large Lenny's videos, and discuss what had happened to the team after sonic.exe's cancellation, as well as Fudagami's restored build. Now, after sonic.exe 3.0 was canceled, we're starting with Fudagami's part of the story. Fudagami made the sonic.exe 4.0 restored build in an attempt to restore sonic.exe 3.0 back to its original stuff, with Fudagami teasing that they're going to make their own stuff, and Fudagami has now assembled their own team, meaning that now there's a brand new team going to be working on attempting to fix sonic.exe and kind of pick up where the original dev team left off. Now, Fudagami, I haven't heard of them in a while, but I know that they're probably working hard, so let them work hard and let them do their stuff. The sonic.exe 4.0 restored build went popular all over YouTube when it blew up and when it first launched, as it gained massive traction on YouTube, and the whole restored build as of that was over 2 hours long. Almost the exact same length as Golden Apple, except to a much farther extent, as it was over 2 hours long rather than almost 2 hours long. Next, I'm going to be talking about Revie being helped by Marstar Bros, Saster, and Avery, an unlikely alliance that had happened in August, where Marstar Bro, Avery, as well as Saster all joined forces together to attempt to help Revie. And while that certainly boosted at least a bit of help, Revie was still being dogpiled by the people that still hated her due to being spoon-fed the lies that people were being fed to. And thus that kind of led to a whole murky situation that couldn't really be fixed. Next up, I want to talk about Rightburst. Now, it is to note that Rightburst Ultra has recently made a new mod based on yet another classic creepypasta from the 2000s. So Rightburst Ultra isn't really done with FNF mods yet, but I feel like I want to give him an apology, especially for the Twitter post I made against him, because I had posted a few replies to him on his Twitter post, where I basically try to remind him of what his wrongdoings have done. However, I sort of want to give him an apology because I'm pretty sure Rightburst Ultra just wants to move on. His newer mod on a creepypasta, aka the smiledog.jpg creepypasta, it's actually a really good mod, despite the fact that Rightburst Ultra helms as the director. So yeah, that's that. That's Rightburst Ultra is where he's at right now. Who knows when he's gonna come back? Who knows if he's actually gonna admit that he was wrong and he shouldn't have pushed Revie to the point she was at the time. But let's just hope that Rightburst Ultra can live up and hopefully fix his wrongdoings. Now, as for the other people, well, Curse's original owner was moved on to a different person, and that was just fun, I guess. As well as we finally getting Curse's backstory, because that was just like the best thing that happened then. Next up, I want to talk about another thing for this recap. The recap that will include illegal instruction. For those who don't know, after sonic.exe 3.0 was cancelled, a few characters such as Satanos, Curse, and Hog were meant to get their own mod. A mod known as illegal instruction. A few people such as Avery, Jester Frog, as well as some other people from the sonic.exe dev team moved on over to illegal instruction along with a few other people. Illegal instruction's main focus was to give Chaotix, the character that was gonna that I think was going to get the biggest role in sonic.exe 3.0, considering Chaotix was probably one of the best parts of 3.0 in its cancellation and its restored build by Fudagami, as Chaotix had multiple versions of My Horizon, with a video by a YouTuber discussing the evolution of My Horizon, with one YouTuber figuring out that there have been multiple versions of My Horizon. First was the Weknia mix, which was completely scrapped and was meant for Right versus character. I got scrapped. That was the first version. Second version used Jester Frog's outdated vocals for Chaotix. That was the second version. That was Obsolete mix. Final mix, which is what I think is the definitive My Horizon, as Final mix uses amped up vocals for Chaotix while reusing the old monster vocals. Then there was the final My Horizon, which was used in Illegal Instruction for Chaotix. And then Avery and Jester Frog sort of came together to make Our Horizon. Our Horizon as what I'm calling a My Horizon remix, as Our Horizon is more of a remix of the final mix, Obsolete mix, as well as the Weknia mix for a bit. And then it changed, and then it sort of becomes the version of My Horizon we're more familiar with. Our Horizon, one of the people that made Our Horizon says that was more to be more or less a tribute to Chaotix, which was at least nice. And it kind of gave Chaotix what I think is his own happy ending. So I think Chaotix finally got the happy ending he actually deserved. Finally friendly, and hey, we got Team Chaotix. Knuckles, yeah, everyone's all happy now. And Chaotix got his good ending. So at least Chaotix left up on a happy note. As for Curse had multiple versions of Maledication, his song being made. All of them were using a black background with a little static effect. The static transition, the background from Triple Trouble. Fudagami's restored build uses a very unique sunset background with waterfalls for Maledication. However, Illegal Instruction probably gave us, and what I think is the definitive Maledication, as it has a forest background, kind of like a park. And not only that, it introduces the mechanic of chain locks once Curse is angry. It also gave Curse some actual mouth animations, whereas long before then, Curse didn't even have any cutscene animations, which is awesome. So yeah, Curse got off on a bit of a high note. As for Hog, oh boy, let's talk about Hog. In Illegal Instruction, Hog finally got both of his songs actually semi-finished. Even though the cancel build was mostly complete, it seems the developers didn't have time to finish Hog yet. Hog's mysterious second song, Hedge, had finally been finished, and now we have what I think is the definitive version and the true finished version of Hedge, which isn't like the broken cut off beginning version that is used in the Fudagami build. Hopefully Fudagami's restored build will include Illegal Instructions Hedge, as I think it's better. Manual Blast is the same, and some of the stuff had already been finished by then. More stuff also got finished. The background is also different, as Fudagami's build uses what I think is a bit more better Scorch background, but Illegal Instructions fine. And oh boy, let's get on to the other stuff. Illegal Instruction also introduces other characters. Duke being a Knuckles EXE that can take on the form as any character he wants to, but Duke takes on the form as Knuckles. Seemingly, according to his bio, he likes that form. It's also stated that, what's the point of needing to have any other form when you're the Duke of an island? Duke has 3 songs, which potentially means that he was going to have 1 full week, as Duke was probably going to be the main attraction to Illegal Instruction. And for Illegal Instruction's graphics, as well as everything else, the mod is obviously based off of Knuckles Chaotix, considering the graphics and all that stuff. Duke, of course, has 1 song known as Breakout, and then another song called Soulless Endeavors. And then Duke was meant to have 1 more song named Final Frontiers, as Final Frontiers was meant to be somewhat like Triple Trouble. The song was unfinished, however, there has been a 6-minute leak of the Final Frontiers song. Because in the actual legal instruction cancel bill, it's just Triple Trouble. So, yeah, what's even the point? Next is Normal CD, probably one of my new favorite EXE characters. Normal CD has only one song called Found You. However, Normal CD actually has another song, and it was planned to be with Curse as well. But that ultimately got scrapped, so what's even the point? Found You is kind of a banging song, I have to admit. It's 5 minutes long, Jesus. Next, we have Cha-Tix, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, Cha-Tix. Apparently, Cha-Tix is meant to take on the form of, I guess, Chaotix. Cha-Tix is more or less a meme version of Chaotix, with some memes and also, yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Hello, Audio. Hello, Audio. Say hello to the camera. Bye-bye. Anyways, yeah, Chaotix is kind of weird. His song is called Long Sky, which could actually be a decent song, but it's a meme song, so whatever. However, there are stuff in the free play menu. Yes, the free play menu is there. And free play actually brings us to Final Frontiers. It's not even in the main section, or what the mod calls scenario mode. Anyways, so now hidden in the free play, all the way at the back, is an endless remix. What many people in the FNF community call Endless Forest Mix. However, the Endless Remix is what I call Nominal Dingus Mix. Mostly because I think Nominal Dingus kind of joined in to make this Endless Remix. And it bangs. It goes harder than the original Endless. Even harder than Endless Encore, which is insane when you think about it. Like, damn, that's some good stuff you got there. Nominal Dingus probably also does the voice lines in between for the 3, 2, 1 go. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But overall, that's illegal instruction. And if anything else comes up for illegal instruction, I'll be sure to notify you in a Twitter post when I get around to making that. As for other things, yeah, there was a bit of drama going around where Avery tried to help Jester Frog. I guess I could say that this was Avery trying to get Jester Frog on the right path after the whole Jester Frog was a pedophile drama. I'm pretty sure we all know how that went down. I mean, who knows? You could have been helping Jester Frog and trying to, fix him up. Maybe give Jester Frog some therapy as well as maybe some chill pills. And yeah, I think that goes a long way to recovering. But apparently no, because the FNF community just does not want to have peacefulness. So, yeah. What else was with sonic.exe afterwards? Apparently there was other sonic.exe revival mods. Sonic.exe Return of the Dead, which was meant to just be a more completed 3.0 build, as if it wasn't already complete, fixing up some missing stuff. There was also Soulless DX, a mod attempting to fix the long-lost Tales doll song Soulless. That was in the 3.0 cancel build, was completely unfinished, and then got sort of finished by Fudagami. But Soulless DX now includes the official finished version of Soulless. And not only that, a few other stuff, including a song called Ice Cube, which features a Sonic, and the music is heavily lifted from Launch Base from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which I think is kind of funny. Sunky also appears in Soulless DX, so yeah. What other ones? There was also sonic.exe Rerun, which was meant to take place as was a fan-made mod long before the Sonic.exe mod got canceled, but of course it became the official mod after the official mod got canceled. God, that hurts my brain. Jesus. With Sonic.exe Rerun, it was meant to include a lot more content. Characters like Mihawk as well as Vessel were going to be things. And then there was meant to be a meme version of Triple Trouble called Tiple Toble, or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. How do you ever pronounce it? I'll never understand, but it's a funny meme version of Triple Trouble that's just all down hilarious. So yeah, go on the rodeo if you think that's fun. Anyways, what else? Well, not much else. As for Sonic.exe, we don't know when it's coming back, but I have seen some leaks of sonic.exe's Lord X Fate, with including a new Lord X mod. Yeah, there's been some Lord X mods, including a Lord X mod called Serial Killer, which features Sunky as well as animatronic Sonic from Five Nights at Sonic's, which I think should have been something in Sonic.exe 3.0. That's cool. We could have had another Sonic that it's based on something different from just creepypastas or OCs. But no, apparently the devs of Sonic.exe wanted to shove as many fucking OCs as possible and ended up cramming on overtime apparently and then driving the whole mod to death. And plus, with no revie, of course, dev work became fucking atrocious. And because of that, everything went down the fucking drain. It went down faster than me taking garbage out in front of the trash can and then realizing it gets stuck on the fucking fence. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Oh, what does the future of Sonic.exe hold for FNF? Nobody knows, but there's a new Lord X mod coming out. It's called Wrath, and it's gonna feature Cream.exe from Lord X. So who knows? We're probably gonna get a banger song. I mean, the song has already been revealed on YouTube, so it's not like it's been anything new. But either way, that's just the point of Sonic.exe that we're at the moment. If Sonic.exe ever does come back, let's just hope it comes back a lot better than what happened before. I don't think we need another rerun of, the drama. Because, dear God, it was a mess. It was an absolutely atrocious mess that I don't think nobody, including Revie, who has left FNF, wants to go back to. It was a very, very horrible time. But yeah, and don't worry, later on I'm gonna make a video discussing Mistful Crimson Morning and why the mod canceled, as well as going over what things were planned to be added. But yeah, at the moment, this video is more of a recap of everything that's happened to Sonic.exe in FNF since my original part 1 and part 1.5. You could call this part 2, as I'm probably going to call it a rapid recap, but I'm probably just going to call it part 2, because technically this is the part 2 to that part 1 video and that part 1.5 video that I made. No, I'm not going to make a part 3 video. Do not beg me to do it. If there's been any new information of Sonic.exe, then yes, I'll probably make a sort of 2.5 video. But no, I'm not going to make a part 3. Don't beg me. Please. I'm human. I have a cat. As you can see. I have a home. I have struggles. I have to move to a new place. I have problems in life. We're all human beings. We need to have jobs. So it's not like you expect us to be omnipotent gods being able to do whatever and expecting us to rush things out in like one day. No. Unless you count joke mods or one song mods, which is fine, but no. Full big scale mods? Nah, you can't rush that. That shit takes time and effort. We're not gonna fucking rush that shit like it was nothing. So yeah. Bye guys, and I hope you like it. Also, a bunch of you aren't subscribed yet, so just press the subscribe button. It's free and you're helping me. And when I figure out how to access YouTube Studios and how to figure out how to make money off this site, then yeah, hopefully I can turn this into a part-time job. Either way, yeah. Remember to pet your pet. I know it's very nice audio.